Did I do everything right? We'll see. We'll see. Time will tell if we screwed everything up or if everything's perfect or somewhere in between. What's going on? We are here. We're live. And it is the first New Year's stream. First stream of 2025. We made it to 2025. It was a send-off. It was a send-off with joy from 2024. But 2024 is over. It's a thing of the past. We're going to go into round number 1 here really soon with our Lorcana week 6. Are we week 6, I think? What did I say? Yeah, week 6 for Lorcana here. So we're going to have our first match coming up really soon. I'm getting pairings from Britt. Britt is our host tonight at the shop. She is there coordinating pairings. We're going to get total player count here in just a moment. Final player count was ? And I'll get my players here in just a second. But hopefully everyone had a great, safe New Year's Eve as you made the transition and journeyed on the ship of greatness between 2024 to 2025. We'll send our go live notifications out here as soon as I get pairings and timer and all that kind of fun stuff. But we'll see who's on the Tinkerbell mat. We'll see who's on Maleficent. We'll see who we have. Oh, it could be maybe we got Lee over here. We'll have to see who's playing on left and right side. We're gonna get round 1 and timer here really soon. Let me find my timer. And while Britt is getting me that information, I'm going to get our card capture screen up so we can pull cards up while they're being played from Limitless. And not Limitless Pokemon, and actually not even, why am I saying Limitless? It's going to be Dreamborn coming in hot. But yeah, what's up TikTok? We are here, we're live, and we are live in full color here. Getting our stream set up so we can get the right window captures rocking and rolling. There we go, that'll work for now. That's not the right dimensions. Let's try this again. A little bit better. Good enough. All right, who we got? We have Christine on Tink and Eric on Stitch. Nice. Eric and Christine, love to see it. And I'll get colors as well. What is up, Trove? Good to see you. Thanks for popping in. We've got a new giveaway going on. We're doing, I can't remember. We're doing 2 rounds of playmats. Oh, yeah, let me set our new timer here. So it's going to be not 3,000 seconds, but it's going to be, what, 3,500 seconds? Is that math right? No, it's not. 3,300 seconds? Yes, it is. 55-minute rounds is wild. Ooh, and it's Eric Switzer from a local Kingslayer, from writer for the gamer, one of Kingslayer's own. I think we could say that. The link isn't working. Let me see if I can fix the link. Just stand by. That happens from time to time. Is that link also this link? It's that time of the year. What's going on, y'all? Let's see if that link works. Make sure it's not hidden in any way, shape, or form. I'm going to go into incognito window, see if that works. Should work. Yeah, I think it's working on my end. I'm going to go ahead and pin that message here. Oh, you know what? Yeah. Oh, you know, it's saying first prize. That's why Stream Elements is buggy. So let me fix that. That is the Twitch one. I think that it should work better now, Trinov. I'll see if I can go fix it on YouTube as well, because it's going to be broken over there as well. I'm going to fix that. That post is pinned for the whole stream there. Nice. It's because I didn't have a space on the one of the links there for the thing, so we'll add that really quick. And boom, what's going on? Thanks for the follow over there on TikTok. Appreciate the support, Sinoy. And David, what's going on, David? We're hanging out. We're watching some Lorcana. We've got we're gonna get colors here in a moment, but it's Christine versus Eric. I'm gonna adjust the frame a little bit on TikTok, make that a little bit more visible. And cool, yeah, thanks for tuning in. Happy New Year's, LT146. Thanks for tuning in. Hey, thanks for popping in over on Twitch. We have a giveaway that we do every single stream. Hey, on YouTube. What's up, Glitch? I'm going to go ahead and put the link over here as well. Going to pin that message on YouTube. But yeah, what's up? It's good to see you. Good to see y'all. And it's time to send the go lives out because we are started with Eric and Christine in round number 1. And we're going to get their colors here very soon. And we're going live on Discord here in 3, 2, 1. How's everyone's New Year going? How was everyone have a good, safe New Year's Eve? Any crazy parties? Any good party stories? I want to hear some good party stories. Everyone make it healthy and all the way through. And okay, Magic Broom is going into the Inkwell for Christine, and starting off with a Cursed Merfolk. The first card of the year. The first card of the year. Oh no, I'm gonna have to move this over. Cursed Merfolk. Let me move this frame is all screwed up. Let me move this over here. It likes living on this side a little better. Cursed Merfolk, first card of the year. Everyone, you hear that? You hear that? First card of the year. Woohoo! Let's go, Lorcana gamers. Phoenix, what's happening? Not a real panda. What's happening? What's up, Britt? What's up, Cam? We are here. First card of the year. A Cursed Merfolk is down. Second card of the year. Bonsai is down. Hey, we've got an Emerald start to the year. Emerald start. We should have had a bingo card up for, hey, what do we think the first color of the year is going to be that's played? It is Emerald. Cursed Merfolk into Bonsai. Second card inked, and a Flynn coming down for Eric. Flynn is coming down. Flynn is on the board. First card of the year, second card of the year, and now third card of the year is a Ruby. I think this is a bad matchup for Eric, says Tomogan. Okay, we'll see how it pans out. Yay, Lorcana at Kingslayer is always the best. Got to bring the streams to the Fountain Valley location. Hey, what's up? What's going on, Jamie? Yeah, that's a great point. Yeah, I think there's a lot on the table here for 2025. 2025 is going to be a big year for Kingslayer. And I'm looking forward to expanding our content stuff and keeping it going. You know, it's something that we've had a lot of fun doing streams this year on Thursday nights, and that works really well for my schedule. But I think we're going to keep looking at stuff for Fountain Valley as well. But I love the suggestion. Good to know that that's what's up. What's going on Unkempt? I just got home from my locals and almost forgot to come in and say, hey, what's up, Triple B? Thanks. How was your locals? Did you play, or how'd you do? Happy New Year. And yeah, how'd you do in your locals? That pin is locked. Okay, cool. Oh, and we have the white roses down here for a lot of board control happened. Let's look away for 1 second. 1 second. And we've got a Madam Mim that was played. We have a follow over from Glitch Duo. Appreciate that. That first of all, and the goat, the white roses brother, Mr. Goat. Emerald Amethyst being played in the first stream of the year makes sense. Emerald Amethyst for Christine and Ruby Amethyst for Eric. And we are doing 55-minute rounds. I'll get some more from that on Brit. Is that a new thing? Cool. I see your chat there, Brett. I wasn't looking at that earlier. What's going on? Glitched Duo over on Twitch. Hey, appreciate the follow there. And hey, we'll be on our best behavior here. We'll be on our best behavior for 2025, right? That's all the way we do. Just for round one to get everyone seated and prepared. Okay, cool. So we're just doing 55-minute rounds for round one, just because some folks were kind of coming in here, and we're seeing what's our total player count. I think I know if I got that confirmed yet. Yeah, just curious on the final player count. I played Robin Hood deck and went 1-2, but almost got to 2-1. Best behavior, no chance, Anthony says. Best behavior, no chance. Well, I was just referring to Glitch, because Glitch Duo and the last stream was firing. Just got back from my locals. Also played Emerald Amethyst, says Sam. What's up, Sam? Thanks for tuning in, saying hello. And Genie's in play. And we also have the followers. I have you on audio. Okay, we have 15 players in the event tonight. 15 players made it out to the event. Hey, appreciate the follow over there, Chris, on TikTok. So we have giveaways going on. We've got we're doing 2 different playmats, and we're also doing an Into the Inklands Trove. The way our giveaways work, all you have to do to enter the giveaway is fill out the form. If you're on TikTok, popping on TikTok, make sure you're following. But there's a link on the profile page on TikTok. Just click that link and fill that form out. It just asks for basically your email address and your name. And that way, if you win, we can email you to ship you the goods. And yeah, we're doing Trove, we're doing Belle playmat and the Donald Duck playmat. So make sure to enter. You'll have 3 different chances to win. We do the giveaways right at the end of the stream. I don't know if we're going to be 3 or 4 rounds today with 15 players. That's kind of right on the cusp, depending on how breakers go. But we're here and in full color in 2025. Happy New Year, everybody. Happy New Year. I don't know how loud this is going to be. I'm just going to back up. Hopefully that wasn't too loud, but we'll see. We'll see if everyone just deletes the app. My bad. But we're here in 2025 and enjoying our time here. I think I should be nominated. I'm going to bring this energy, right? I think next year, I don't know if it's going to be like Telemundo or CNN, Fox News, maybe some KTLA. They need to bring me on for the ball drop ceremony for the Happy New Year celebrations. I think I'm going to bring the right type of energy. I've got a lot of time to prep for this. It looks like Christine just cooked her way to 20. Is that what happened there? I just looked away for 5 seconds. Boofy, what's up? Happy New Year, Boofy. We're here. We're live and in full color going into game number 2. I'm pretty sure Christine got that. Glitch Joe says I'm not sorry for last time. Wow. Well, that's unfortunate. That's unfortunate. What's up, some Mexican626? Peace. And hey, Happy New Year. Happy New Year, Daniel. Thanks for popping in and saying hi. Telemundo shout out. Woo! Hey, Telemundo, if you really want to get, people haven't figured this out yet. New Year's Eve, if you really want to party, you got to watch the Spanish channels, Telemundo or whatever the other one is that you toggle back and forth between. Univision or Telemundo. You got to, it's got to be one of the two, because the old CNN, time, it's just, the other stations. I saw the Nashville New Year was fine. There's some stuff going on, but I'll support that if you support more Star Wars Unlimited streams. Deal. Potentially. You'll support me becoming the next Anderson Cooper on CNN. Just bringing that energy. But yeah, we'll see what's going on here. We'll see what's happening here. I'm pretty sure again that was Christine on game 1. Christine. All right, we'll see what happens. We'll try to catch this a little bit better this time. A little bit more intentional play-by-play. And how was your New Year's, gamers? I had my kiddos were. I've got my kiddos are 9, 12, and 16. So we were doing a bunch of family-friendly stuff. My parents were in town as well, so watched a little bit of TV. What movie did we watch? We watched. I hadn't seen Uncharted. We watched Uncharted, based on the video game, which we might talk about later. Cam says more Star Wars Unlimited. Hey. Lightspeed's coming. We're jumping to Lightspeed. It's the first collector packs, Carbonite collector packs. And here we go. Resolving mulligans here for game number 2. Game number 1 was lightning speed, super quick. But hope everyone had a great New Year's Eve. And there's a lot goes into the first of the year. You got to do a bunch of planning, you got to do a bunch of budgeting, write a bunch of scheduling. We have employee reviews that we have to do. Got to go and Yeah, it looks like I could do without those. I know. First of the year stuff. You got to pay bills. You got to pay rents. All that stuff is something. Is something else. Oh, where's my... Let's see. This is window capture. There we go. Go. Yeah, too many... my first and last set champs at Lake Forest coming up. Oof. Why last? Oh, no. Not your last. Hopefully just your first. Yeah. Oh, that's a good point. Thank you for bringing that up. So we have our set championships. The scheduling was posted for that, if it was today or yesterday, on Discord. So our set championships are starting with Lake Forest on the let's see, on the actual set champs are going to be Lake Forest, then Oceanside, and then Fountain Valley in that order. The 18th, the 25th, and the 26th. All that stuff is in our Discord. Actually, yeah, we have a weekend of set championships on a Saturday and Sunday. And the way that we're doing priority registration for signups for that is starting next week on Thursday at Lake Forest, Monday at Fountain Valley, the following Monday, and the following Wednesday will be signups for those set championships. So basically, the way we designed it is the weekly event leading up to set championships is the day that you can sign up. Oh, here we go. Churnabox followers versus Churnabox followers. And so that's basically next week for Lake Forest. Make sure to play in locals next week. We will be streaming, and that'll be your priority registration to sign up for that set championship for Azurite C. Oh, you can do that with the collector packs. Got it. Yeah, it would just, yeah. Another thing to have to buy or another thing to sell. It was nice when they just put all the good stuff in the packs. The old Battle for Zendikar days when you just, buy a case, get an expedition. But and also it's time to let James go. Oh no, what did James do? What did he do? Or what didn't he do? It's time to let James go. Brutal. Okay, I'm gonna make sure that gets... Gotta take a screenshot of that. He exists. Oof. This is good. This is good stuff. This is good quality stuff to post on the internal database. The review season is coming up. If anyone has any positive, neutral, or negative things to say about the Kingslayer staff, please share in general public Twitch chat so that I could publicly and privately shame them for all their hard work or lack thereof. Where is our lunch break? There it is. I thought this was Andrew Mahomes' Tricky Jim. What's going on? This is Kingslayer Games, not Andrew Mahone's Tricky Jim. But hey, I shame James in real life too. All in good fun. Nice. I will cry, says Britt. Okay, we got Bonsai is here. Madam Mim is here. And yeah, if you're hanging on TikTok, I don't know who picked up my giveaway packs, but I didn't pull the Sir Pikachu. Oh no, okay, I'll have to shame the people that... I got you, Nightlight. I'll shame them. Shame incoming. And yeah, if you're hanging out with us on TikTok, Twitch, or YouTube, we focus on Lorcana every single Thursday from about 6:30 Pacific until whenever the stream ends, around 9:30 at night. If you're like, hey, I want to learn how to play Lorcana, feel free to ask questions in the chat. If you're like, hey, how does the game work? Is it similar to Magic or Pokemon? Or let me know what game that you played in the past. Be happy to explain how the game works. Christine quests with Bonsai to 3 lore, and Eric is at 2 currently. And we have the 15 Illumineers illuminating Lake Forest currently. And hopefully you had a nice, happy New Year Nightlight. But we're here live, and in it's 1-0 Christine right now. Let me update that on the round counter here. 1-0 Christine. So if you're hanging out on TikTok, thanks for stopping by. Make sure to follow, and there's a link on there's a link both on YouTube and Twitch. But if you're watching on TikTok, you're like, hey, I want to get on the giveaway. We're giving away 2 Playmats and a Trove. It's free to enter. There's a link in our bio. Just go there and click the Google form, fill out that form, and then you'll be entered to win. And at the end of the stream, we do the giveaways. It should be in about, 2 hours from now. We will spin the wheels, and there'll be 3 different prizes. So 2 different Playmats and a Trove. Yes, and Into the Inklands Trove will be given away tonight. All you gotta do to enter is fill out that form, and that form is both on Twitch, YouTube, and then on the profile page on TikTok. And we're here. We're here hanging out with Christine and Eric. Eric is on Ruby Amethyst. Christine is on Emerald Amethyst. Christine did win game number 1. And Eric is off to a pretty healthy start here with a Flynn, a Sisu, Chernbox followers, and a Madam Mim versus Christine's Soul Madam Mim. I wonder if I should put the theme on TikTok over here. Let me see if I can. Does it let me do it mid-stream? Let's find out. Scene. There we go. I turned the theme. They changed the way themes work on TikTok, so I turned it off because it was like covering up too much of the screen. But I'll turn it back on for now and see what we think. See what we think. I'm gonna put on the mobile preview and see how good or bad it looks. Hey, thanks for the hydrate. Appreciate that. Glitched. Yeah, I feel like they changed the theme on this thing, so it covers up like so much of the screen. So we're gonna keep that off for now. It's driving me nuts. In the Ruby Amethyst versus Emerald Amethyst matchup, do you think that the Amps engine changes much? I'm assuming the Amps engine changes as much as the Amethyst engine. That's a good question. I don't know. I think I probably lean into Brit or some of the other folks in stream for that type of question. So do we think that the Amethyst engine changes much in the Ruby Amethyst versus Emerald Amethyst matchup? Yeah, I guess do you mean in terms of like how they're going to mulligan differently, or what cards they might not prioritize or value as highly? That's a good question. I'm not sure. I think we'll have to see how Christine's deck is built, and we're about 1 full week away. So, well, about 2 weeks out from set championships. Next week will be really the final testing grounds to test out what deck these folks might want to run for set champs. Yeah, I think on the back heel, like winning game number 1, for Christine to win game number 2, I think prioritizing. Obviously, Christine put Ink to Go, so I'm not quite sure if that's a card that maybe she would value differently. Depending on the matchup. I think that they're used differently, but still important cards. Green is so fast, you're not really playing control, says Brits. Yeah, so that's where... Yeah, Emerald Amethyst is just fast, says Tomagan. Fox is always good, Rabbit is good. Yeah, so maybe the Amethyst engine is kind of plays the same, whether you're playing against Ruby Amethyst or other matchups. Yeah, and for the Ruby Amethyst player, I'm not quite sure if are they evaluating cards differently. You get a lead on the for Emerald Amethyst. Tomagan says you get a lead, then build chances to gain lore through Goats, Rose, or Go. Okay, got it. Goat is wild. You just want to lure him instead of Crab for a harder swing. Okay. So yeah, so maybe we're prioritizing Goat and some of the just the good value cards for Christine in ways that she wouldn't in other matchups. I think the cards used are essentially the same in both decks, says Sam on TikTok. Appreciate that, Sam. I'll go ahead and let me hide this and link the other chats really quick. There we go. Sweet. Cool. Okay, so now when I have if you're hanging out on YouTube or on Twitch, you'll see that I have chat is actually merged. So the YouTube folks, the TikTok, and the Twitch folks can actually see the chats of everyone. If you're just on TikTok, I don't put the chats on the screen for the other platforms just because there's not enough. I don't have enough real estate, if you will, to display that. But yeah, if you're like, oh, I want to see what the other platforms are talking about, over on the Twitch and YouTube, you can see it all. And all good glitch, no worries at all. The Flynn Sisu combo is so deadly for Emerald Amethyst. Same with the Castle Library. So okay, yeah. Retap is saying that the Flynn Sisu combo is bad news bears for Emerald Amethyst. Yeah, both players doing quite a bit of control here in trading, and we have Genie versus Madam Mim, and Christine is making a decision on if we're going to use that last piece of ink in the inkwell here. Ruby Amethyst is either the God Curve 1-drop Flynn Sisu or get to 7 control board and negate most things. Sam says need Kit to bounce and then later just use Elsa to take out Flynn. Okay, Genie is removed. Christine's going to go ahead and draw for turn. Eric did quest up to 9. Lorcana Thursdays, let's go. What's up, Rawlings? Hey, we're doing 2 playmats and a Trove today. Into the Inklands Trove is being gifted away. Thanks for tuning in, Rawlings. Good to see you. And we're doing it. Christine tapping 4. Playing out a Genie again. Drawing off a Genie. I'm so sad I couldn't show up today. Wake up, Joshy, you gotta wake up. You gotta wake up. It's okay though. You made it. Hey, at least you made it to the stream, so I appreciate you coming and saying hi. Anyways, and what I have not committed this emerald card to memory yet. I'm gonna need help. Goat coming into play for Eric. Prince, thank you so much. I asked the same question last week. So we're seeing more of Prince Philip on a weekly basis. Thanks so much, Rawlings and Retep. And has Ward and Conquest for 2. Pretty good card in this situation, especially with Genie out there. This is going to be a little bit tricky for Eric to navigate. Thanks, Tomagun. Now, Christine's probably thinking, am I trading here? Am I questing? You know, Eric at 13 is a risk. The Lady Tremaine that came down and removed one of the genies gave Eric some tempo. To put myself on mute for a moment. Big brother is shopping for a hoodie for little brother and wanted to get approval. Hoodie approval. Lady Tremaine was pretty solid. And some trades happened. Looks like Christine went the conservative approach there to try to slow down Eric, which I think was the right play. And happy New Year, Tofu Shaped. What's going on? Good to see you. We are live, and Glitch is also on TikTok. We are live and in full color. I'm thinking about, what do you guys think about? I'm thinking about trying to adjust my brightness on the camera at Lake Forest. I wonder if I can do that on my end here. We'll see. We'll have to see if there's a filter I can apply to the screen. It'd be fun to make it pop a little bit more. And happy New Year to everyone. Hey, TikTok folks, thanks for coming in. Make sure to follow. We stream every single Thursday. If you're into Lorcana, into card games, that's what we do. We have 3 local game stores in Southern California, and we have giveaways that we do every single time we stream. We're giving away 2 Playmats and a Inklands Trove. Appreciate the follow over there, Nico. And if you're on TikTok, like, hey, I want to enter, I want free stuff, go to our profile, make sure you're following us, and then click the link. On that link, it's a Google form. And just fill that form out. Just ask for your email address and your name. That way, if you win, we have a way to contact you. You don't have to be present to win. Just fill that form out once, and we do that every single stream. We do giveaways. So make sure to tune in every Thursday. Come and say hi. If you're curious, you want to learn how to play Lorcana, just ask some questions. I'd be happy to walk you through. And yeah, Trav Boy. Hey, Trav Boy 4, loving it. Hey, Don Pirate, what's going on, Edgar? Good to see you. Happy New Year's, my man. Hopefully life is good. Hopefully business is strong. But yeah, Trav Boy, good name, by the way. We do Lorcana every Thursday at Lake Forest, and we stream it every Thursday on Twitch, YouTube, and TikTok. We do Lorcana actually 3 days a week. So Mondays in wait, my dog scared at me. Mondays in Fountain Valley, Wednesdays in Oceanside, and Thursdays in Lake Forest. But we only stream it once, and that's on Thursdays. And we do giveaways every single Thursday. So like for almost 12 months straight, every single Thursday, we've been giving away Lorcana stuff for free, just giving it out. And Happy New Year to all. And Edgar, good seeing you, my man. Hopefully life is good. And Deb Turp, what's going on? Good to see you. Thanks for tuning in. Make sure to follow. And yeah, every single Thursday, we stream about 6:30 Pacific, and we just go over what's going on. So Eric is actually, Eric is works in the industry. He's a writer for a website called The Gamer. He's currently on camera right now. You can find him all over the internet. He's pretty active on Twitter, and he writes for The Gamer and writes about Lorcana a lot. And then Christine is one of our locals that's been playing at the shop really since I think set 1 or set 2, and really, really awesome Lorcana player. We have 15 players in the event tonight. It's not uncommon that we have 25 players playing on our weeklies. And set championships for this store is in about 2 weeks. So players are in that testing phase. And yeah, right now we have 15 players in this event. Last number of weeks, it's been in the like high teens, mid 20s. And then for set championships, it caps at either 36 or 40 players. And we will stream the set championships for this store, which is going to be on the 18th, I believe. And Happy New Year, Dev. Happy New Year. And just ask Danny what is happening. Happy New Year, Danny. Good to see you. Thanks for tuning in, saying hello. We are live and in full color here in 2025. We're doing it. 2025 all the way from Southern California to wherever you're watching, which oftentimes, hey, Sam, appreciate those flowers, oftentimes is picked up across the pond. We have a couple folks that watch over in Europe, some Canadian folks, some East Coasters, and some Midwesters. Good to see y'all. And some folks even came and just finished playing at their LGS. Thanks for tuning in. We're live on Twitch, YouTube, and TikTok every single Thursday. And yeah, last year, long time ago, last year, we had streamed 83 times. The vast majority of that was Lorcana. We did some Pokemon, we did Warhammer, we did a lot of One Piece, actually. And so, this year, are we going to stream more than 83 times? Like, hopefully we can do a lot. But it's always fun to give back to the community. At the end of last year, we did a lot of starter deck giveaways for free for folks that were learning how to play Lorcana. If you still haven't learned how to play Lorcana and you want some help, ask questions. I'd love to help. But if you need help with starter decks, let me know as well. You can join our Discord and send me a message, and we'll see what we can do about sending out some of those sweet, sweet starter decks. I would love to help get more people into the game. This isn't sponsored officially in any way, shape, or form by Ravensburger. We love them. They're a great partner with us. This is all just Kingslayer love, trying to give out people the starter deck. So Don says, Don Pyre on TikTok, Edgar says, those who are in SoCal, I 1000% recommend you check out Kingslayer Games. Game nights are always fire. Hey, thanks, man. I appreciate that. Yeah, we've got a good, awesome community over at our like Forest store, Fountain Valley store, and Oceanside. They're all playing games right now. And actually, what are they playing over at? I think Oceanside has got some One Piece going on and some Yu-Gi-Oh, if I'm correct. And then Fountain Valley has, is it Flesh and Blood tonight? I can't keep track. We do TCGs. We do organized play for TCGs. 10 or 11 different games right now, from Digimon to Yu-Gi-Oh to Magic to Pokemon to Lorcana to Flesh and Blood. Lots and lots and lots of games happening at the shops. Union Arena, Star Wars Unlimited. I almost forgot some. Someone's going to yell at me about Star Wars Unlimited again. I recently got some people into the game. It's been great. Awesome, Trab Boy. Good to hear. Hey, make sure you fill out that form that's on our TikTok, in our profile page on TikTok. Fill that form out and we'll get you in the running. At the end of this stream, we do our giveaways, and you'll see if you can win either a Playmat or an Inklands Trove. And it's three of a kind on screen right now. We got 3 of a kind. We got 3 genies in play. Eric double genieing right now. Christine is at 16, but can quest to 20 and win, unless Eric can deal with one of these characters in play. He can't attack the genie because the genie's evasive. What is that? Is that emerald card? It's got to be evasive as well, I'd imagine, correct? I don't have that emerald card committed to memory at the moment. My screen is doing some weird stuff. Come hang out with Britt, and she will teach you how to play. It's Flynn. It's Flynn. Okay, thank you. Okay, so he can remove the Flynn. Okay, cool. Sweet. Not invasive. Appreciate that, Trap Boy. Appreciate that. I got it up here on TikTok, but there we go. Over on Twitch, too. Okay, so yeah. So Eric had to remove that unless he was going to be more creative. Now Christine needs double goat here. I think double goat or goat and rose is the win condition for Christine. This is game 2. She got game 1. Not evasive, but he will have to discard. Okay, yeah. Appreciate that, Sam. So freaking wish they had a mobile app to learn to play. Buddies creation, what's going on? Hey, buddies, I'm here for you. Whatever you need. Goat, yeah, goat bounce. Oh, yeah, you're right. A goat and a bounce would be perfect. Or double goat or double rose. If crab quest before being bounced, green pull wins no matter what. Nice, green pull. I like it. All right, so Christine's got 7 lore, so it doesn't really have... I see you over there, Glitch. I see you. I see you over on YouTube. I got you. Craven would have only got the 17, so they still need to get Rose, a goat Rose to win. Yeah, or yeah, Crab would have only got you. Yeah, gotcha. There's a Tamago in hand. Ooh, Tamago is in hand. Yeah, that's it, right? Funkatron! Only put up to the challenge, then Tamago and pray for the best. To 19. Cool. Why did the challenge couldn't Christine have just quested for 2 and then played Tamago? And with that, I mean, close your eyes and lose 2 on misplay. Yeah, I'm confused. Couldn't Christine have challenged, or excuse me, quested and then played Tamago? I'm not smart enough to figure this out. We're still in, says the pudding. We're still in. Chinio only had 1 damage on. Okay. I see. You got it. Yeah. I'm with you. Thanks, Trap Boy. Hey, we got to stick. Us Travs have to stick together. Would have still got to 19. Okay. And this is another way to get to 19. We got Cloud Kicker in play, and now we're putting Eric goat win. Eric does not have goat. Eric has genie. Eric has dropping to the side. That's good. Oh no, he's questing it, or excuse me, he's inking it. What is happening here? Han YOLO 757. Appreciate the follow over there. Appreciate that. Wouldn't we want to draw those cards? Okay. We're being prepared. Okay. Han YOLO says it's the same lore. Body off board. And make sure, hey, if you're hanging out on Twitch, I'm gonna snooze this ad. If we're hanging out on Twitch or if you're hanging out on YouTube, there's a link there. Just click on that link, fill out that form. Okay, Crab comes down. Pass turn. Okay. Well, Razor's Edge here, 19 to 19. Drawing from the other side. Can he draw a goat? Not a goat. I don't even know if Eric plays goats. Genie comes down to draw. Does not get there. Christine gets there 2-0. That was a lot of looks for Eric. Eric had a lot of looks there. I'm not quite sure how many goats or white roses he's playing in this list, but Emerald Amethyst with the win. Well played. Well played, Christine. Well played, Eric. That was down to a razor's edge. Photo finish. Oh, no, that could have gotten him the card he needed. Be prepared. Should have come after. Got it. Funkatron. What's up, Rylick Rin? What's happening? What's up, Paul? Good to see you. I just learned how to play Lorcana on New Year's. Nice. Hey, awesome. Hey, welcome in. That was Christine 2-0. Well, okay, Eric is showing what he has. Doesn't look like there's any sort of... Oh, I did see goats. There were goats. Goats existed. Not sure if there was 4 of them, but Christine, well done. Hey, Eric, thanks for sharing your match with us. Hey, Christine, thanks for sharing the match as well. And yeah, we're vibing. Trab Boy says, "Got to head out. Good night, all." Hey, Trab Boy, make sure you, if you want to enter the giveaway, there's a link on the profile page. Just click the Google form, fill that thing out, and then we'll do it at the end of the stream. If you win, we'll email you by Monday, and you could win a playmat or some fun stuff. So I just enjoy watching Red Purple lose. Makes my day, says the pudding. Oh no, so sad. Oh, this is what's up, Easton? Yeah, this is a tournament at our local store. So we own and operate 3 local game stores in Southern California called Kingslayer Games. You can see we have a website called kingslayergames.com. We do Lorcana 3 nights a week, so at our 3 different stores respectively. And Thursday night is our Lorcana night at our Lake Forest store, which we're streaming from there right now. I actually stream from home, so my setup is here in my house and in Costa Mesa, California. And this store is in Lake Forest, which is about 20 minutes away. And every single Thursday, we hang out together and we watch the stream on Twitch, YouTube, and TikTok, and we're just hanging out, having a good time. And Christine just went 2-0 against Eric here. And we have 17 minutes left, so they might play another match for fun. Maybe same decks, maybe different decks. But round 1 did go to Christine, and maybe we'll get a for fun match. We'll see what we have. You know, what's up, Alyssa? That's a great question. So Alyssa asks, how has Bike Lady been? You know, Bike Lady, I don't think we've had another sighting of Bike Lady. Let me ask. I don't think we've had another sighting of her since the last time she was stealing license plates and stuff at the store. Let me just verify with Oceanside. Chat asks, seen Bike Lady recently? We'll find out. You can start with a starter deck, but honestly, it's hard to upgrade them to viable level. Maybe the Amethyst Steel deck works. Yeah, and Jones says, I just started playing. How would you go about upgrading decks? What should I buy? Yeah, so Jones, my recommendation would be to, if you haven't already, I would use the website called Dreamborn Inc. to just look at deck lists. If you've played any other TCGs, there's usually a good database. Each TCG has like a version of a database for decks. And you know, this will show you, I'll send you the link right now. This is going to be newest, probably popular. So here's a link, Jones. I would look at this list and just kind of browse decks and look at price. It has prices. These have the most popular decks that can be expensive, but there are decks on this list that are like $48. So I would look at, I would just look at some of these lists. You can shop your local game. I would try to buy local if you can. So, if you have a local game store in your area, see if they have the singles or the cards that you need. If not, then just there's links on the site to buy from TCG Player, and that way you can pick up decks or try some stuff out. If you're connected to your local community, a lot of times your local, the friends in your communities will let you borrow cards or borrow decks, and that way you can test them out and see if you like them. But yeah, I would check Dreamborn and a couple other things. And I'm glad I found you guys. We were on the East Coast, so we get home from locals and we can come home and watch your stream. Hey, Sam, that's so cool of you to say that. I appreciate that immensely, and it makes me happy to stream every week when I know there's folks out there that are having a good time. So these are amazing. I only have slightly edited precon, but by slightly I mean 3 cards. Okay, nice. At first I read that like, oh, you have a 3-card precon deck. That is a rough deck. But no, that's cool. Hey, Easton, thanks for coming out. And these are regular size like TCG playmats. These are the playmats that you can buy that are made by, these are actually both Ravensburger playmats. And the playmats we're giving away are Ravensburger size. So check this out. That one's like being held up. This box is a little beat up, but this is, let me go to a full screen. So this is a playmat box, and you're watching on TikTok, so this isn't maybe I'm a 6 foot tall human being, if that helps, if you want to, for scale. But playmats are rather large, like really nice large mouse pads. This game takes up a lot of room on a mat. Yes, yeah. And Revolution, I don't know if you've played Magic or Pokemon or any of the TCG, it's gonna be the same size playmat in that instance. So yeah, just have fun and don't worry about how you do on your first night. Yeah, that's great advice. Yeah, and so yeah, Jones, I think that's actually I think there's a few ways to answer that question and maybe a little more of a thorough approach. So Jones says, going to play my first play night next week. Any tips for the first night? So if anyone on TikTok, Twitch, or YouTube has any recommendations for Jones, I'm going to give my opinion. But Jones says, any recommendations? I would say things I really like are like the best part about TCGs, especially paper TCGs, is you get to meet people and like you're plugged into your community, like physically in the physical world, not just, video games are great. And, we just got into doing video games, and I think everyone on stream probably plays video games in some capacity. But the reason you play TCGs is for that in-person experience. So I think, just good etiquette. Like, I think a good handshake before the match and after the match is great. Or fist bumps is kind of like the more post-COVID routine. But, fist bumps before a match and after the match, I think is really, really awesome. And it's getting to know your opponent, asking their name and do they play here often, and how long have they been playing Lorcana, I think are really good things to ask. And the Lorcana communities are notorious for being extremely kind and generous. I think you'll find that everyone that you play against is probably going to be extremely pleasant and enjoyable to be around. But yeah, any other tips? Yeah, Noob Trip says, don't be afraid to ask questions. Yeah, what's the video game, says Phoenix? Yeah, don't be afraid to ask questions for sure. Yeah, I think... And I think another one I would say is Sarcastic TV says, subscribe for 1 month at tier 1. Sarcastic_TV, just subscribe. Appreciate that. Sarcastic, thanks so much for that. Yeah, don't be afraid to ask questions. Yeah, if this was a more competitive card game, I would say, and you're playing in like a really highly competitive, winner takes all event, I think it's like maybe a different explanation. But Into the Inklands was set 2, I believe. Set 2 of Lorcana. Never mind. It was the third set. My bad. Never mind. Howdy. What's up, Brian? I'm a 5'5" human. It scales larger to me. Nice. I ripped the first chapter Enchanted Genie today. Nice. Well done. It's a game made by Disney, targeted to mainly kids, so I would hope the community is nice. Says Easton. Nice. Jonathan, what's up? What's up, my guy? Good to see you. Anyone want to start this game? The starter kit is like $9 on Amazon right now. Yeah, the starter decks are very cheap. Yeah, I'd say I don't know if I would go out and say it's targeted for kids, but it definitely is like family friendly. And there's a lot of like the Disney community that are just TCG people that enjoy the Disney intellectual property. Happy to support. Love what y'all are doing. Hey, Sarcastic, you're awesome. Thanks so much for that. Red purple is king, says Boofy. I'm stuck between playing red purple and green purple for set championships. Well, I think we know what Boofy thinks. Yeah, don't be afraid to ask questions. What are the other things? Oh, the other thing I was going to say, I think this is pretty important in my opinion. Actually, where'd you go? Jones. Jones, I think this is pretty important. I think this might be maybe the most important thing. Set expectations, and this may be kind of defeatist and pathetic in some way, but I would say I'm terrible at games. I'm just gonna throw this out there. So maybe this is from personal experience. This is personal talk. I would set expectations that you're probably gonna lose. If it's your first local event, you're probably gonna go 0-4 or 0-3 or maybe like 1-2 or 1-3, and that's okay. Unless you like have a lot of skill at playing Magic or some other card games that you're gonna bring with you. I would set expectations like, hey, if I can go 1-3 today in this event, I'll be satisfied with that outcome. If I go 0-4, totally fine. Because I think if you're a really competitive person, like a lot of us are, and you go in saying like, it's my first Lorcana event and I'm going to win, I mean, that's great. But I think just the nuance of card games and like learning semantics of how games are played and shuffling and all that stuff, and the stress of playing live in person, I think having like low expectations for your performance, and then have like high expectations for like it's going to be a great time. You're going to meet some awesome people. But yeah, that's my own personal. Everyone's going purple sapphire for champs. Is that what PS stands for? There's plenty of Disney TCG adults playing this for sure. For sure. The actual Starbucks with the 2 starter decks, board and walk through step by step. Okay, nice, nice. I went to my first Thursday at Kingslayer. Super nervous. Like this. Okay, LT 146. Here we go. Story time. Story time. I went to my first Thursday at Kingslayer. We're gonna go full screen. Full screen for story time. Full screen. First Thursday at Kingslayer. Super nervous. Like 2 to 3 weeks after starting Lorcana, and just let them know that I might be slow and I might ask to look at their cards. That's a good point. I would mention if you're new to your opponent, and just say like I might have to look at your cards a lot, and then it kind of sets a better expectation. Good. I might ask to look a little bit more than usual. Everyone was super patient and helpful at explaining things. I learned a lot playing in person as well. Thanks, LT. Thanks for sharing that. Purple Steel. Thank you. A lot of variants on Purple Steel though. Nice. Yeah, we gotta use either the gem or the color in our acronyms, people. We got to use either, unless this is something that maybe Purple Steel is like here to stay and we have to call it Purple Steel. Let's just call it Purple Gray, you know? Anybody? Any down for Purple Gray or Emerald Steel? Is that possible? Can we do that? Maybe? Just kidding. Giving you all a hard time. Purple Steel, if that's a thing and it's here to stay, I understand. And then Anthony says, it's MTG for babies. Just look at all of your opponents as big. Just look at all of your opponents as babies and you will know not to be intimidated, says Anthony. Anthony is our resident Magic the Gathering troll that is here to give us his opinion on Lorcana. But yeah, actually, Anthony, now that we have a set championship day, aren't you contractually obligated to play in set championships? Do you pay the one though, says Deathim? Real ones use the emojis. Nice. Except I think that's purple white, which that's not at least on my screen that's looking like white. Appreciate the follow. Anna? I'm gonna go with Anna. Appreciate the follow, Anna. Appreciate that. We're hanging out, waiting for round number 2 to start in about 5 minutes here. We'll get some word from Britt. Britt is legendary, our legendary staff member. She was a community member first for Lorcana, built our Lorcana community at Lake Forest. On Sundays, we have an awesome casual meetup on Sundays. Sometimes sweaty, sometimes casual, but always a good time. And that's on Sundays over at Lake Forest. And Britt, we hired her because she was such an amazing community member. And yeah, here we are. Only Anna is fine. Nice. Great to hear. Hey, thanks for chatting. Hey, we do giveaways every single Thursday. So on Twitch, on YouTube, and on TikTok, there's a link. There's a pinned post on Twitch and YouTube. Just fill that form out, and we're giving away 2 different playmats and also a Into the Inklands Trove. It's from set 3. And then if you're watching on TikTok, in our profile page, click on that, and there's a link there on the profile page. Fill that form out. You're entered. You're good. Should I get a playmat? Does it affect play that much? I see everyone. If you don't have a playmat and you're gonna play in person, I would recommend it, just because like the tables at game stores can get kind of gross at times, and it's honestly just a way, like, if your playmat is clean and your card sleeves are clean, then your cards will be cleaner over time. Jones, you could win a playmat today if you fill out that. Make sure to fill out that form. It's free. We just collect your email address for the giveaway so that we can email you if you win. But Jones, you can win a playmat today. Just fill that form out. And then Anthony says he hasn't even learned to play he's over here talking smack about Lorcana and hasn't even learned how to play Lorcana. That's just the worst. This guy's the worst. Yeah, I would use a playmat. If you don't bring a playmat, the shop will probably feel obligated to like let you borrow like a loaner playmat. It's just nice to have your cards on something that isn't, the floor, basically. I mean, game store tables, depending on the game store. Kingslayer Games tables are cleaned every single day, but throughout the course of the day, things can happen. Playmats give a 10% top deck boost. Nice. Someone has to stir the pot, and I have accepted that responsibility. Yes, pot stir indeed. Thunder Blizzard, good to see you. Thanks for tuning in. And yeah, all you got to do, there's a pin post there for the giveaway, and you'll be in. And we're hanging out, waiting for round number 2 to start. Round number 2 should start here very, very soon. Yippee, Skippy, what's up, Revan? Good to see you. 10% of 0 is still 0. That is That might be true. I have to check. I'm gonna have to check the tapes on that one. We'll check the old calculator, do a little bit of Excel spreadsheet work before I can confirm or deny if that's the case. I think I was supposed to drink something earlier. Thanks, Glitched. Thanks for all the help. Hey, no worries. Yeah, and watch a few. We've got at least 2 more matches tonight that'll happen in the next few minutes. So it's always good. You can kind of observe how people are playing and mannerisms and that sort of thing. See if we can get a handshake to start the match. See if we can get one to end the match. That's all that's always fun. What do the playmats look like? So these are 2 playmats right here. Actually, the playmats that we're giving away are right behind me, hidden in the shot. Playmat number 1 is Belle. This a version of this art. I'll put it. Let's go full screen here. This is the art that is on the mat, and there's a small version of the mat on that screen. And then we have Donald Duck the pirate. There somewhere. In focus. Boom. Those are the mats. And then the I don't have the Trove isn't in my here. It's at the lab, but we're also doing a Trove. Something fell earlier. Heard something fall. Oh well. And we're going into round number 2 pretty soon. I'm gonna see if I can brighten my this scene here really quick while we're hanging. Let's see, blending. What does this do? Oh no. No, definitely not that. Chroma key, color key. I don't know if I really want to apply a lot. No. What comes in a Trove? A Trove is a number of packs. It's kind of like an ETB for Pokemon. Like Elite Trainer Box or Fat, what they used to call Fat Pack in Magic, but I think it has a number of packs. Might be 8 or 9. Actually, let me look it up. Yeah, it's a number of packs, maybe like a little box. It's kind of nice. It's a collector's item, but it has some packs in there. And Lorcana mats, depending on the mat. Like, so the Steamboat Mickey playmat, I think is the most expensive playmat, or the Winnie the Pooh, what's that one called? The Honey Pot Winnie the Pooh one. I know the Mickey mat one is like over $100 just because they didn't print that many of them. And then some of the other mats are like $20. And 8 packs come in the Trove. Thanks, Noob. Thanks, Tom. Some dice, some dividers, a lore counter as well. And yeah, there's a foiled. Oh, the foiled ones from the challenges. You mean the playmats? Yeah, even some of the non-foil playmats are expensive. Ooh, Ducks won in overtime. That's 3 games in a row. Oh boy. Have to watch some highlights. On a little bit of a heater. I'm an Anaheim Ducks fan, by the way. Ducks fan. So what are the other? I was thinking about this the other day. I was trying to think of like my cult passion in life. I think Ducks is probably going to be one of the big ones.
Death Him number 14 just subscribed with Prime. Happy New Year, Slayers. Cheers to another year.
Hey, Death Him. I appreciate that. Cheers to another year. Right back at you. Let me turn I need to turn this audio down. I think my music was too loud. Alyssa, Death Him, starting off the hype.
_Grace just subscribed with Prime.
Alyssa and Death Him. First of all, Death Him resubbed for 6 months. has been sub with Prime for 6 months, excuse me. And Happy New Year, Slayers. Cheers to another year. And Alyssa, resub with Prime. That's actually a good moment here to reach out. We're on a little bit of a hype train. Deathin is back.
Deathin number 14 gifted a tier 1 subscription to username.
Deathim just going to the house. Appreciate that love. 5 community subs are given out. I'm gonna read them off. So Toph, One Scoop Man, Tame Lemon or Tame Lemon, Red Sneaks, and Pete the Viking, all with a sub gifted from Deathim. Just popping off Deathim with the love there. Thanks so much for that support. And I think we're hype training it up. Since we're on the hype train, I'm gonna mention this over on Twitch. I just did a link for Prime. If you're a Twitch, if you're an Amazon Prime member, you get a free Prime sub. And if you click that link, you can actually support us for free. If you're an Amazon Prime subscriber, just click on that link. You can link your Amazon Prime account to your Twitch account, and then you can give us that like $5 or $6 a month that you're allowed to give that away for free anyways. You already get one of those for free. So if you don't do that already, there's a link to connect it. And yeah, thanks so much for the gifted sub there, Death Him. Appreciate all the love and support. And a happy 2025, and hopefully the year treats you well. And thanks for the gift sub. And the hydration is coming. Appreciate you guys. And that first match was good too. We were 19-19 on that first match. And Red Sink says, "Coming to LCQs. I need to come to LCQs. I got to do it. I got to get in there. I need to get like a press pass. Just go live. Just live stream the whole thing. It would be fun. There's a lot of Kingslayer locals that are going to be there. You'll see some Kingslayer logos for sure. And if you see a Kingslayer person, make sure to come and say hi. And yeah, if I'm going, I'll definitely. I think when is the Anaheim one? Pulling it up. It's PPG. It's January 10th through 12th. Okay, cool. That's next weekend, right? That's next weekend. Whew. Someone's saying that Reddit, that at challenges they were selling some attendee tickets in person, so I might show up for an attendee badge at least. Yeah, that would be cool. I think that would be a lot of fun. There's also, I think, is it at the Anaheim Convention Center? There's also a video game convention. I think at the same weekend. Maybe I gotta pop over to the video game convention, pick up some inventory for the shops, pop on over to Lorcana, do some live streaming. I smell a content weekend coming up. Let me reset our timer here. We've got a whole hour and I haven't even talked about video games yet. We'll get there. We will get there for sure. But yeah, Red Sneaks, we'll find out. Hey, Thursday, let's talk about it again. Ooh, we've got a Yu-Gi-Oh! Playmat coming into play. This has got to be one of the Hannon brothers. I have to imagine. A Pot of Prosperity. I can show up to the Lorcana challenge and hand out some L's. Nice. Pot of Greed. Nice. Yeah, I know. That is a pretty... I can already bet that there's going to be people that are scrolling through TikTok that are going to stop because they see the pot. That is freaking hilarious. It is a gross pot. Here come all the TikTok people saying, "Why are we playing Yu-Gi-Oh?" Aye, Captain. I'll send out a reminder for you Thursday. That sounds good. I'll try to talk to my... I might send an email to Ravensburger, contact I have over there, to see if, hey, can you guys let me get into the... I just want to go and... Maybe I'll just do the recording live on the floor. That'd be so much fun to walk around and just live stream the whole thing or shoot a YouTube video. I'd have a blast doing that. Who do we got here? This has got to be one of the Hannon brothers on the left. And on the right we have... Is it a Battle of the Brothers? Let's see if I can find out. Pot of Greed. Help out the booth and go live. I should do it. I personally don't. So we've vended at a GP type event once, and it's actually our own event that we ran. And I don't love the experience of vending or at Grand Prix or at large events where we can go set up a booth and Kingslayer can be there selling packs and singles and stuff. I don't really enjoy it. We have the stores. The stores are a lot of work, and I love our in-store experience, but I don't like the vending remotely thing. But I'd love to go and just shoot content and do some video work and interview people and stuff that watch the stream that are going to this thing anyways. That'd be a blast. There was a chance I was going to do a family trip next weekend, but that may or may not happen. So if it doesn't happen, maybe I got to sneak over into the LCQ. And we're going to get our players in the event really, really soon. We are in round number 2. I did start the timer. They are resolving mulligans right now. I think I've got a staff member on break. That's why I don't have players in the event, but I'll get that really, really soon. Ooh, we have a hype chest from our 7-sub hype train, and we have the hype worm emote. Nice. Check that out. What even is that? What is that? What even is that guy? What's up, Matt? How's it going? There's a pinned post there for the giveaway. Feel free to click on that and enter. And James is on Elsa. Mark is on the pot. I knew it was one of the Hannon brothers. I knew it. Mark. And we'll get his deck here really, really soon. On the right-hand side, we've got James. What's up, James? James and Mark hanging out. Round number 2. On the pot of greed is Mark. Greedy, greedy, greedy Yu-Gi-Oh player. Those Yu-Gi-Oh players. You can't trust the Yu-Gi-Oh players. Lord knows that. We know that, right, folks? Just kidding. Mark is amazing. An amazing community member. Totally joking. Oh, James rubbing the pot of greed while he's resolving his mulligan is great. It's hilarious. We'll see what happens here. And for TikTok folks that are coming in, they're like, what the heck is going on? Are we playing Yu-Gi-Oh? Are we playing Lorcana? Why is it Elsa versus the pot of greed? That makes no sense. You're right. It doesn't make any sense. My name's Travis. This is Kingslayer Games, the place that makes no sense. Best of luck to Mark. Best of luck to James. Thanks so much for sharing your match with us. And here we go. We're popping in. Yu-Gi-Oh versus Lorcana happening right now. And, oh, wait a sec. Oh, wait. Now I'm confused. Looks like we were only playing Lorcana. Turnbox Followers comes into play for Mark. And looks like he's on Emerald. What? I didn't see what that card was that he inked. And James is also on Amethyst something. I said Emerald. I meant Amethyst. And here we go. Round number 2. Okay. Amethyst. Amethyst. All Amethyst so far. Both players are at 0 lore at the moment. What about Fab? Oh, we got to get some Fab in there. We got to do it. What do we have to do, Matt? Okay, we have got Ruby Amethyst for Mark. And on the right, we have... I missed that flash from James there. Appreciate the follow over on... what's up, Austin? Good to see you, man. And Judy Tuna, Happy New Year. Happy New Year. We are here. Is it a Ruby Amethyst mirror? Is that what's happening? Ruby Amethyst mirror. Flynn Rider's in play. Flynn Rider's here to play and here to stay. Ooh, Friday stream. Here's the problem with the Friday stream. Who are we going to get to... I guess we could do it in the shop. Pharaoh Vax subbed with the Prime. With the Prime sub. Appreciate that, Pharaoh.
Vax just subscribed with Prime.
Legend. Appreciate that, Pharaoh. Appreciate the love. Appreciate the support. And Happy New Year. It is the mirror. It's a mirror clock. Is James running a broom deck? There's a broom in play. I don't know if it's a broom deck per se. I know the Magic Broom is at times just played as a single broom. Just because the broom is good, I think, is a thing that happens. But we'll see. We'll find out. How was your holidays, says Death Him. You know, holidays are like... So we've got 3 kids. So if that doesn't answer it enough for you, I will elaborate. We've got a 9-year-old, a 12-year-old, and a 16-year-old that are hi. Look at this mirror is going very mirrorish. I think that's probably all I need to say. But the 3 kids in the holidays is a lot. It's like buckle up. I have a buddy I was texting with today. I got his holiday card. And I got a holiday card for him. He's got his 2 kids. His kids are 2 and like 6 months old. I sent him a picture of my kids, 9, 12, and 16. And he said, "Your kids are so big now." I said, "Yes, we are in the gates of hell phase of parenting. Enjoy the simple times." So I'm in the gates of hell phase of parenting, and we're just holding on. We're holding on for dear life. But yes, the holidays were very nice and pleasant. Yeah, it's good. We're almost through it. We're almost through it. I think by like started next week will be. It's like you got the holidays, which is just, as a parent, if you have 3 kids, you're just getting beaten down, and you're getting beaten down, right? You survive Christmas, you make it to New Year's. They want to stay up late all the time. They're not in school. You're just getting beaten down, and then you finally make it through New Year's Eve, and you get to the first of the month, and then you got to pay bills, and then they're still not back in school. So yeah, that's my holidays. That's happy holidays and happy New Year from Kingslayer Games to you. Once your youngest hits 18, you can at least rest. I don't know. Maybe. Yeah, wholly identical start, Batman. Indeed. I don't know. I always used to think like once your youngest kid hits 18, like you're home free. But that's if all 3 of them successfully leave the nest, right? Like that's assuming a lot. It's assuming that there's like all 3 of them launch flawlessly and don't like hit the ground on the way out of the nest. Happy New Year, IG Mark Anthony. What's up, my man? Good to see you. Thanks for popping in. Thanks for saying hello. Hopefully you're having a great time. And we're in round number 2 between Mark and James. We had a really awesome first match between Christine and Eric. It was a good time. And they did really, really well. It's a fun match. Game 2 went 19-19 and could have gone either way. Yeah, you guys going to LC? You going to LCQ next weekend? You guys playing? Not only you have to test for LCQ, but you have set champs coming up. I guess they don't leave. It's too expensive. It's true. And yeah, I need to send them to like another country. They can leave, but kids, you're moving out at 18. But how does South America sound? Yeah, kids don't leave, says Mark Anthony. Yeah, we'll see. I think some of my kids will, and some might take a while, and then we'll just gently shove. We'll see. We're hanging on. We're hanging on, man. This is at Kingslayer Games, Lake Forest, says Manuel. And hey, if you're hanging out with us for the first time, if you're hanging out on TikTok, make sure to follow us. If you go to our profile page, there's a link to a Google form. Fill that form out. We're doing 3 giveaways tonight at the end of the stream. We're in round number 2. Probably by round 3. Well, I don't know if we're gonna have 3 rounds or 4 rounds. We're gonna find out here probably after this one. Maybe after round 3. But in about an hour and a half, we're going to do our giveaway, and you can win either a Playmat or a Trove. We'll be doing that. Make sure to fill the form out on YouTube and Twitch. There's a pinned post. Fill that thing out. And yeah, we're hanging out, having a good time watching round number 2. Game number 1 of round 2 between James and Mark. They are on the Ruby Amethyst Mirror. I managed to get into the Fountain Valley Constructed for Champs, but had issues signing up for Lake Forest, so FV only for now. Okay. Oh, you're talking about for signing up for the constructed event to pre-sign up for champs. Okay, got it. They can move into their own room at home. Rent is cheap. Nice. Yeah, that's Oh, okay. I thought we got to 15 players, but I thought it was 15. Maybe it was 12. That's conflicting information. I've conflicting reports here. Between 15 and 12 players. If it's only 12 players, it might be at 3 rounds. But yeah, Manuel, where do you play at? What Kingslayer store do you play at? All the Kingslayer love from the team. Lots of subs today. Appreciate you guys getting the year off to the right foot. And Deathhim is holding it down. Okay, we got Olaf in play for James. I haven't seen an Olaf played in a while. Hold the phone. What is that? Just a straight up Olaf for James here. Look at the tech. IG says, I need to play more games this year. Yeah, that's a great question. Any good New Year's resolutions? I want to hear some good, honest to God, New Year's resolutions. Whether or not they come true or not is irrelevant. I just want to hear the best New Year's resolutions that the community has to offer. Give me something real from the heart and maybe something made up. Just give me let's dream big here, people. What is our best New Year's resolution? Come on, TikTok, YouTube, and Twitch. Wow me. I need to be wowed. I'm ready to be wowed. What do we got? And IG Mark Anthony already kind of kicked this, teed this off for us. Said I need to play more games this year. I like that. I'll take that. A little boring, but I like the commitment. I like the trajectory. Makes a lot of sense. Who do we got over here? We've got my window's covering up. Ivan Philos with the follow over on Twitch. Hey, thanks for the love. Thanks for the support. 1,774 follows on Twitch. Hey, this is our first stream of the new year. That's a big thing. It's a big thing. What else we got? Oh, Olaf has been slotted in some decks to survive Steel Songs. I want to hand out more L's in Constructed, says Death Hymn. Death Hymn wants to hand out some more L's. Love that. Mackenzie says, I've always played Ruby Amethyst, but considering taking my castles out, would be cool to see this work here. Nice. Yeah, we'll see how this goes here, Mackenzie. Let us know what you think. And yeah, so Death Hymn's gonna hand out more L's. That's the New Year's resolution. No more near-death experiences, says Anthony. I like that a lot. Anthony had some. Let's see, we had 15. Hold on. Okay, yeah, we started with 15 players. Got it. And okay, Mark says also I need to really focus on making more leather goods. What do you make, Mark? What do you make? Do you have an Etsy shop or Shopify or something? You got to share the love. And yeah, hey, thanks for hanging out on TikTok. We're watching round 2, game 1 of our Lorcana event over at Lake Forest. And yeah, here we go. We've got hold on a sec. Above the Olaf quote. Okay. Did you know, see that book symbol above Olaf? That means the quote is directly from the movie. The other symbol means it's a quote from the storyline of Lorcana. Yes. Yeah, actually, and there's a third one. I learned that this year, and there's a third one. Yeah, that I see what you're talking about. So there's this little book right here above the I'm Olaf is like a little book icon. There's actually a third one, right? Right, Dev? No shop, says Mark. Part of the thing I need to do this year as well. Wallets, belts, trays, hopefully just more stuff in general. Nice. Where Mark, where do you sell currently right now? Let's see here. There's actually a third one, Dev. Mine is winning this playmat tonight, says Jones. Nice. Hey, Jones needs a playmat. Jones literally doesn't have a playmat, so we actually have to get this to him stat for his event coming up. Yeah, Dev. There's one other. I think a pen as well. I remember seeing that there was a third. We'll find it. So there's the book from Olaf, and this is the pen. And that just means it's a quote from the storyline of Lorcana, and then it's a third one. Pen, book. Here's a book. There's a music note. There we go. Thank you, K-Dub. That's what it was, a music note. Let's find the music note. Probably for songs, I would guess, if I was to be clever. Aha, we did it. The music note. Appreciate that. Now blow the candle out, my dear, and make your wish come true. And won't give in. Nice. Excellent. Yeah, I learned that this year. It was really cool. Mainly just friends and family looking at my IG. I finished making a shell. Cordovan soccer ball and decided not to post anything else after that on social. Nice. Friends, friends and families is where you got to start. So we're still in the mirror match here. Elsa is going to go ahead and freeze the Sisu. A little controlling a matchup here. We got Diablo and Elsa in for Mark. And James has the, I always want to call her the Madam Mim, but it's not. Is it Madame Medusa? The boss over here. When you play this character, banish chosen character. All control all the time here for both James and Mark. And but Mark is taking it away. He's at 10 lore while James is at 5. Dev is going to a Winnabox tournament on Saturday. Should be fun. That's awesome. That is nice. Yeah, it should be. Is it local? Where's what store is the Winnabox happening at? We're in Southern California. What's up, Steven? Yeah, so we're in. I'm in Costa Mesa. This store that we're watching is our store that we have in Lake Forest, California. And so we have two stores in Orange County. So one's Fountain Valley, one is Lake Forest, and then our third store is in Oceanside, which is like northern San Diego County. But do you play or live over in Steven? Or do you play and live over in California, Steven? Do you live in Steven? There's a giant event at Top Choice on the 4th. Is that the one you're referencing potentially? Oh, there's the Winnabox that Dev is referring to is that Crafty Coin in Fort Wayne, Indiana. I love that name for a game store. I love alliterations in names, and Crafty Coin sounds freaking awesome. I'm gonna look that one up. Let's check it out. Crafty Coin in Indiana, Fort Wayne. Crafty Coins. Looks like they have a Facebook page. Let's take a look. Been in business, so it's been for 10 years. Cool. Fun. I was hoping for some shop photos, but that's okay. Sam, you're going wild over there. Sammy's going nuts. First one, only Facebook page. Got it. Hey, I'll kick into old school. I remember some stores out here in California still do that, where it's like Facebook page only. Steven says, no, sir. I'm in Nevada. There's a Winnabox in Sacramento this Saturday. Nice. That's a haul for you, though, eh? I guess depending on whereabouts. If you're in Reno or something, you might be able to pop over to Sac. Lord Dirkle Squank. Okay. Hold the phone. Hold the phone. This is the name of the night. This might be the name of the year. And hey, it might as well be. Hey, Sam, what's going on? Lord Dirkle Squank just hung out with us over on TikTok. That's awesome. You're in the Reno area. Nice. It's a box for each set. Ooh, that's fun. Playing will hopefully end up being a 2K here in Southeast Wisconsin at Campaign Plus this Saturday. Nice. There's a lot of big events going on. That's sick. Yeah, this weekend is going to be real busy for us, at least for SoCal folks, just because you've got the LCQ. A 4-box event. I'm trying to put together a proposal so we can do something cool and similar called a quadruple case. Nice. Very cool. Quad case tournament. That's wild. Road to Continentals. That's cool. Be Prepared is on the board. Wild. Okay. The reset has begun. Cards are drawn. Mark is going to go ahead and untap and draw for turn. A lot of cards in Mark's hand here. I got to head out. I will definitely be back. Will you email me about the playmat? Yeah, Jones. So, yeah, well, since you filled the form out, I'm assuming you filled the form out. We'll do the giveaway at the end of the stream. If you win, we'll send you an email by Monday. Usually it's probably be tomorrow, but there's a chance the email will go out as late as Monday. And this is still a mirror match, and we're still in round number 1 of the mirror match. So a lengthy game 1 going on here over at Kingslayer Games Lake Forest between Mr. Pot, a.k.a. Mark, over on Pot Agreed, versus the Elsa Matt James, both on Ruby Amethyst. We had a couple resets in this game. But yeah, Jones, hey, thanks for checking us out for the first time every single Thursday. As long, we've been doing this for almost a year, streaming every Thursday. So it is consistent. Only missed a couple for random reasons. or holidays and stuff like that. But we're hanging, we're vibing, we're always having a good time. Person says, my goal is to learn more from Travis and build my online TCG business, maybe even start producing accessories. Nice. I love that. And yeah, let me know if I can help in any way, shape, or form. I'd love to help community members out to find success in the hobby. So yeah, feel free to reach out, and I'd love to help out. And yeah, thanks for the vibe. Allergy Girls Unite. Oh my gosh, she is so itchy all the time. It drives me nuts. This is Lorcana, says to Gabriel. Yeah, this is Lorcana. One of our Lorcana community members also plays Yu-Gi-Oh, so that is why we see a Yu-Gi-Oh playmat here. But we are playing Lorcana. This is a Ruby Amethyst mirror match. But thanks for popping by, Gabriel. Or Gabrielle, I think I should say. I'm like saying it wrong. Sal, by chance, do you know if both play Castle? I have only seen Castle from Mark so far, and I have not seen Castle from James. This is game 1, so we'll at least see game 2. Manuel, dual sleeves for Elsa. That does look like those. Hard to tell. Those might just be a single sleeve, but they should. If you're going to use the Ravensburger sleeves, you definitely want to double sleeve those. Sweet. I bought my first set of cards the other day. I need to learn how to play. Hey, Gabrielle. Why am I saying your name wrong? Gabrielle, let me know. Do you know? Have you played a game? I'm going to go with Gabby. We're just going to go straight to Gabby. Have you played a game yet? And do you know like how the characters work? Do you know how locations work? Or what can I do to help you learn how to play? I can walk you through from like, if you haven't played a single game, I can give you like in probably 60 seconds or less, I can get you like up to speed. I don't know nothing, says Gabby. Okay, cool. Well, don't know nothing. I'm going to help you out. So we are, like I mentioned a little bit earlier, we're in game number 1 of a tournament here. Game 1 of round 2. But I'm going to show you a card, and we'll break down the Lorcana card and teach you how to play. So you got some cards. You got your first set of cards, or maybe a starter deck. Let's go through the anatomy of what a card is. So this Moana costs 1 to play. Oh, actually, really quick, Gabby. Have you played Magic before or Pokemon? Have you played any other card game before, or is this like your very first TCG? Judy says, I've played like 5 games, but I also want to hear your 60-second breakdown. Sweet. We're going to try to keep it fast. And Judy, have you played Magic or Pokemon or Hearthstone maybe, or any trading card game? Never played anything, says Gabby. Okay, cool. We're going to start from that. Okay, so I haven't played any card game. Okay, most card games have like a resource mechanic. You're usually going to draw 7, and then cards cost something to play. So in Lorcana, this is called ink, and you need to spend ink to play cards. So this Moana costs 1. What you're going to see Mark and James do here, looks like Mark, I'm assuming Mark got game 1. I'm going to indicate that on the round timer up here. Round 2, Mark. Let's say 1-0 Mark. We're going to say that was Mark. So let's just say Mark wanted to play this Moana card, and it was his turn. So what he would do first is he would have to put a card into his inkwell. And in Lorcana, in order to put a card in your inkwell, you just take a card from your hand and put it face down in front of you. The only catch is, in order to put a card in your inkwell, it has to have this thick gold border around the 1. So I'm going to zoom in on this card here so you can see it because you're watching on TikTok. So that number 1 there has a thick gold border around the 1. I'm going to show you an example of a card that doesn't. So this is a Simba. So you see how that number 1 like has that little thin border around the 1? That means you can't put that card face down into your inkwell. This one is not inkable, where the Moana is inkable. So let's say you have a card that's inkable. On turn 1, you're going to put it face down. It can be a 6-cost card or a 1-cost. You're going to put it face down. That's going to enter your inkwell. And that means that you can now use that card every single turn. It counts as like 1 resource to spend. So once you put that card face down in your inkwell, you can tap it, turn it sideways. If you've played Magic or other card games, this is pretty normal. If you've never played card games, this is brand new. There's no other types of board. Judy asks, is there ever any other types of border around the ink cost? No, there's only the thick one, which they call it. I can't remember what Ravensburger calls that, but thick border versus thin border is kind of what I go with. So once you play this card, so say you tap 1, tapping is when you like turn a card in your inkwell to the side. You're going to play Moana down, and now Moana's on the battlefield or the board. I'm not quite sure what it's called. Moana is a character. Most cards in Lorcana are characters. They go into the play area, and then they get to do stuff. So Moana is a 3/2, which means she's got 3 attack, which is the number 3, and 2 toughness. In this game, they call it willpower. So it's actually strength and willpower. Other games call it other things, but it's a 3/2, which means it does 3 damage when it's challenging, and it has 2 health, or like life points, if you will. So this Moana card costs 1 to play. It has 3 attack, 3 strength, and 2 willpower or health. And then it also has this other special ability. We'll get into that in a minute. But in order to win in Lorcana, and I'm assuming that both our friends Judy and Gabby are vibing and hanging out with us here. In order to win in Lorcana, you have to quest to 20 lore. So you have to get to 20 lore. The first player to get to 20 lore first wins. Really quick, I'm going to show you how James put a card down in his Inkwell, and he played a 1 card cost called Chernobog's Followers. This card is very popular. It's a very popular 1-drop, and you can play it on turn 1 because it is a 1-drop. It's so popular that Mark is also playing the same card. Actually, let me hide this really quick so you can see it on TikTok. So there's Chernobog's Followers. They're both playing that card. Cost 1. It does 2 strength and 1 willpower, or 2 attack and 1 health. And both of these cards can quest for 1 lore. So they can't quest the turn you play them, but now we're on turn 2 for James. James just turned that card sideways to quest it. So what he's doing is he's turning it sideways to quest. He's going to put that dice to 1 lore. And this card reads, it has a special ability called Restless Soul. It says, whenever this character quests, you may banish it to draw a card. So that's what he did. So he banished the Chernobog's Followers, he drew a card, and he played something else. Every single turn, once per turn, you can put a card into your Inkwell. You can't put more than 1 card into your Inkwell. And remember, you can only put it into your Inkwell if it has the thick border around the 1. So here we go. Mark plays another card into his Inkwell. He puts it face down, and then he plays a card that has 2 costs, which is actually called Madam Mim. I'll pull that card up so we can take a look. There it is, Madam Mim. Boom. So Madam Mim is a 2 cost, and it has 3 strength and 3 willpower. It also quests for 1, and it reads, when you play this character, banish her or return another chosen character of yours to your hand. So cards are going to, and it quests for 1. And so as these players are going, at the start of their turn, they're drawing a card. They're going to ink 1 card that's eligible to be inked. And they reveal what that is because it does need to have that thick border around the number. And then Mark is going to play a 3-cost card. Generally speaking, the cards you're playing in Lorcana are characters, but there are some exceptions. Like there's action cards and there's locations that do a little bit different things. The characters are going to like hang out in the battlefield, and you have 2 choices. So this Madam Mim that's in play, or the Sisu that's in play, they have 2 choices. They can either quest with those cards, which is going to be to turn them sideways to generate lore. On the bottom right side of the card there's that diamond symbol that represents how much lore you get when you go on a quest. And remember, you have to get the 20 lore to win. So Madam Mim can either go on a quest for 1 lore, or Madam Mim can challenge an opposing character. But you can only challenge an opposing character if it is turned sideways. So right now, James doesn't have any eligible characters. But if James wanted to challenge that Madam Mim that Mark has, that purple card, he could do that if he had a card that was eligible to do it. So, yeah, inkable versus uninkable is the word that they use. The thick border versus the thin border. Let's see here. And Gabby's still here. Sweet. Thanks, Gabby, thanks. Hopefully that was a good. There's no troll decks yet. Lorcana 101. Thank God I need someone to teach me how to play. Hey, Johnny, no problem. Yeah, so another thing I'll show you is an action card and a location card. So we'll start with the most popular. Let's see, I'll search Castle. This is the most popular location card. So location cards don't get to challenge other characters, but they're played the same way. So this location costs 4. It's also inkable, so you can ink it instead if you'd like. But it comes down, it costs 4, and you play it like landscape mode. The cool thing about locations is like this specific location. See how there's 2 lore symbols at the top of that card underneath the 7. That means on the start of every single one of your turns, it generates 2 lore for your like Inkwell, or your lore counter. That number 4 at the top there, those red dice. And then every location has a special rule, which I'll get into in a moment. But so this one costs 4 to play. It has 7 willpower or health. And then that 1 on this Queen's Castle represents the cost to move a character there. So say you wanted to move a character to the Queen's Castle, you'd have to pay 1 for this one to move a character there. Queen's Castle is so good, and here's why it's good. The rule on the card itself reads, at the start of your turn, for each character you have here, you may draw a card. So whenever you move characters to the Queen's Castle at the start of your turn, not only does it make 2 lore for you, but it's going to let you draw a card for every character you have there. Appreciate the follow, Fat Boy. Appreciate that. And yeah, if you want to learn how to play Lorcana, if you have any questions, let me know. I'm here to help. And my name is Travis. I own and operate Kingslayer Games. We have 3 locations in Southern California. We do giveaways every single Thursday. There's a pinned post on Twitch, on YouTube, and if you're watching on TikTok, go to our profile page. Make sure you're following us. There's a link there, a Google form. If you fill out that form, you can win Playmats, and we're giving away a Trove, an Inklands Trove today. So, and then Gabby says, I think I got the basics. Thanks. You are so welcome. And yeah, Judy, hopefully that was helpful. And Judy says, so all inkable cards are the same basically once inked. Yes. So once the card is face down in your inkwell, it's just a piece of ink now moving forward. It doesn't do anything different than other cards. And it's like you never get it back either. At least I don't think there's any cards in the game that let you like bounce things from your inkwell to your hand. I don't think. And there's no ink colors. There's one restriction when you're building, and Lorcana is very similar to Magic. Mufasa lets you bounce ink. Cool. How do I enter the giveaway? I've been watching for 45 minutes. What's up, Rod? Hey, there's a if you go to the profile page on TikTok, there's 3 links there, but one of the links is a Google form. Click on that Google form, fill the Google form out. Dog2222, appreciate the follow on Twitch. Fill out that Google form and you'll be entered to win the giveaway, Rod. And you don't have to be here to win. We'll email you if you do win, but we are going to do the giveaway live at the end of round number 3. And let's see. And then Triple B says the first rule of any TCG is the wording on the card is always the exception. Yeah, so if you there's basic rules, but then the rules change as cards are played, and you'll see that as the game goes on. My goal is to learn more. Oh, hold on a second. Mufasa has a random pullback though, no way to pick what you get back. That's cool. Would you rather me watch on Twitch or TikTok? Oh, Rod, whatever is comfortable for you. It doesn't matter to me. I think the Twitch and YouTube is nice because you're gonna see like kind of more. You have more real estate to deal with, like you can see the screen a little bit bigger. YouTube is actually in 4K, I'm pretty sure, and Twitch is like close to that. But some people just prefer to watch on TikTok because it's like easier to watch on your phone. But totally your preference, Rod. Appreciate the question. You see, PPG Events has an announcement at 8 a.m. Eastern tomorrow. Oh no, I didn't see that. Maybe they're announcing more signups for LCQ. But yeah, any other rules questions? Just let me know. Shout them out, and we'll make this work. There's also some action cards. Gabby and Judy, if you're still hanging out and watching, I'll show you what an action card looks like. So this one's called Healing Glow. It's a 1-cost inkable card. It says remove to 2 damage counters from chosen character. So as you can see, Mark has a character right now that has the Meta Mim has 2 damage counters on it. So if James had this card, he could play Healing Glow. Or actually, sorry, Mark would want to do this. If Mark had a Healing Glow, he could remove those 2 damage counters with this card, or he could just ink this card instead. It would be cool if there were DLC for 2025. That would be cool. Mark and James might need to hurry here soon. With 15 minutes left in the round, they likely won't be able to complete a 3rd game if it comes to that. You're right. They are. Yeah, I'd say 8 to 9 as the lore totals right now. They're both pretty seasoned players, I believe. At least I know Mark is. So I'd imagine they can move pretty quickly here. Songs. Yeah, songs is another good question. So song, thank you for asking that. Song is another card type, and the cool thing about the songs are, let me find one, the bare necessities here. So chosen opponents, this one is a 2-cost, can be inked. Chosen opponent reveals their hand and discards a non-character card of your choice. This is pretty cool. Cool hand disruption. So the cool thing about songs is that other characters can play these, so you don't have to pay the 2 cost. So a character with 2 cost or more can tap to sing the card for free. Yeah, Brian, you can only challenge a card that has quested. Yep, quested or challenged, but it has to be turned sideways essentially. But yeah, Johnny G's, that's song just means that like other characters can sing it. You can just play it out and pay the cost, or you can have one of your characters sing the song. Mark is a cast iron, says Oktober. I like learning about this. Says, hey Rod, I'm glad I could help. If you have any other questions, feel free to shout them out. And yeah, Mackenzie, let's look at Mufasa. Thanks for reminding me about how that works. Or maybe I can re-remember how to... Is it this Mufasa? Not that one. Is it the Sapphire one? No. No text on that. That's Simba. Here we go. When you play this character, exert all cards in your inkwell, then return 2 cards at random from your inkwell to your hand. Nice. High blue last. Okay, cool. Thanks, dog. Appreciate you. Hey, Joseph, what's going on? Thanks for popping in. Thanks for saying hi. We're here. If you're watching on YouTube, subscribe to the channel. I've been posting videos on YouTube. We posted a shop tour for Oceanside and for Lake Forest in December, and we'll be doing more content stuff this year. I love you kind of showing off the stores and what the staff is doing in the shops. And hey, Rod, thanks for the tiny dinosaur, man. Appreciate you. 2 tiny dinosaurs just going off. And you pulled your first enchanted, the Wreck-It Ralph location from Shimmering Skies. Nice. That is the Wreck-It Ralph location. Is that the Speedway? I'm trying to think. Location from Shimmering Skies. Is it this one? The Sugar Rush Speedway? And all the dinosaurs and some snowflakes coming over here from Rod. Thanks so much for the love and support there. Not the Speedway. It's Enchanted, right? It's at the Radigan's Party. The Badanon. There we go. Nice. Badanon, the Build Support Center. Villain characters gain tap, pay 3, play a character with the same name as this character for free while here. Nice. That is a lot of restrictions, but it's a really beautiful looking card. That's awesome. Triple B. Sub last week, looking at your TCG store at the moment. Hey, thanks so much for the support. Appreciate the vibes. And yeah, I did the Oceanside one last week, I think. It's all kind of bleeding together. We got a huge, massive video game trade-in for that video. That was cool. We actually got this like $3,000 collection or $2,500 collection that came in. All of like retro game consoles, some like collector's edition, like it's a collector's edition Majora's Mask for N64. All sorts of cool stuff. Tomorrow, actually, 6 a.m., I'm going to our Lake Forest store with Gabe. And we're going to be receiving a bunch of the retro inventory is going to be received at Lake Forest. Kingslayer is getting into video games. We're doing retro games and some new Switch titles and PS5 titles. And we have a huge kind of massive unloading of product that's going to happen over at the Lake Forest store tomorrow. Maybe might even be ready by open, but we're just bringing a bunch of like Nintendo DS stuff, some PlayStation 2. We're buying video games now, so we've been buying TCG. We buy trading cards for 8 different games: Lorcana, Flesh and Blood, Magic, Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh, Sorcery. The other few, there's Flesh and Blood, Star Wars Unlimited. There's 8 different trading card games that we buy cards for. But starting like 3 weeks ago, we now buy video games. So PlayStation, Nintendo, Xbox, and Sega. I think that's pretty much it. So if you have any old retro video games, we're paying pretty aggressively on that stuff. So you can bring that into any of our 3 local game stores, and we're buying video games. Be prepared. It's coming. Will board game buy and sell be in the future at Kingslayer? That's a great question. Yeah, I hadn't thought about that. I've been looking at physical media. Like, if video games goes well for us, I could see doing physical media like Blu-ray or something. Might be like more adjacent. Up to 15 lore for Mark. And but beyond speaking of board games, there is a Stardew Valley board game. We carry the Stardew Valley board game, and it's very I think the complexity scale is higher than you might expect. But yeah, there is a Stardew Valley board game, and we carry that. And Brian Burke, what are you using to look up the cards? I'm using Dreamborn. So I'll send you the link right now. It may not work on TikTok, but you can copy and paste it. And yeah, that's the link that we use. You just sold it for $45. Nice. Do you sell booster boxes online? We do, and we actually have pre-orders up. We should have pre-orders up for the next set. I will send the link right now. It's actually on the homepage. If you go to our website, it looks like we've got 4 still available. Stardew Valley is great game in general. Hard to believe one guy makes it and edits it all. It is amazing. I think it's now like the top. It broke sales records. It's in like the top 15 most sold game of all time or something. It's I never did any of the like mid-game or end-game stuff with that, but the fact that it was like pretty involved, there's like multiplayer in that game and stuff too, was pretty cool. Our store locations are in Southern California, so we're in 2 stores in Orange County, then 1 in San Diego County. But Fountain Valley, Lake Forest, and Oceanside to be exact. Double board clear. Thanks for helping me out, October. Been over here reading chat over here. My first enchanted is Maui from the C set. Nice. Maui's a good one. Does it ship early? So it ships on mass release. Yeah, part of the agreement with Ravensburger is we have to. Oh, nice work, James. Tying it up. 8 minutes left for a third game. 1-1 right now. And we have to ship it on mass release. Yeah, if you're local, you can pick it up on early release. But Ravensburger, we have to be explicit on that on our product listing. We have to announce, like, yeah, we cannot ship this until mass release. They reserve that. It's like they're very specific about their window. But thanks for asking. So yeah, if you want it early, support your local game store that's in your area is the best way. Or if you like our price and you want to support us, you can wait until mass release, which it'll ship. I think we can't ship it until the mass release day, so right around there. I may or may not have bought it multiple times over multiple systems. Triple B, I'm right there with you. What's another game that you guys have bought on multiple systems? I know for me, I probably bought Skyrim 3 or 4 times. Stardew Valley, I think I might have bought that on like mobile. I know Minecraft, I've probably bought that game like 10 times at this point for all the kids and systems and crap. And Rod says I'm in Florida. Nice. Hey, if you win the Playmat or the Trove, or you buy from us, we will for sure ship out there. So no worries. But where do you play, Rod? Where do you play at in Florida? Anyone further away from us than Florida? I know we've got a lot of folks tuning in tonight, but where y'all come from? Anyone Canada or Europe or further? What is up to Mooner Man going on? That bright green. The Mooner Man is vibing. Skyrim is my most bought game probably. I bought it for the 3, for the 3, the 4, the Switch, and the 5. Oh, PlayStation 3, PlayStation 4, Switch, and PlayStation 5. Okay, got it. I also bought it for my wife on the 4, the Switch, and 5. Nice. Yeah, I bought that game way too much. I wish I had more time to play games. Story of my life. Story of a video game or game store owner is you never have time to play any of the games. You're just forever tied behind the counter or behind the camera. I don't play, I just collect, but I want to learn how to play. Hey, Rod, let's do it. If you want to learn how to play, let's do it. So let me know what you need to know. We've got some really good players playing in this event tonight, and we'll have our set championship broadcast live as well. The Moonerman still doesn't know what to play for the LCQ. There's time. No worries, you're way more fair price than my LGS says. Hey, appreciate that. Appreciate the love and the support. Pricing is tough, man. It's hard. It's hard to be in this business. It's hard to pay your employees well and earn a living and have good prices. It's hard to thread that needle sometimes. So if you can support local, it's awesome. If you can support us, that's great too. I think good vibes are important. Do my cards need to be rare in order for my deck to be good, says Rod? I think just generally speaking in card games, your cards are gonna end up being rare, or like they definitely don't need to be enchanted. But yeah, there'll be some cards in every deck that's gonna be more rare for sure. I also got the cookbook for Stardew Valley. Nice. Hey, all this Stardew Valley talk and Skyrim talk, it makes me want to go play Stardew Valley and Skyrim. They actually, it's cool that they have. They've got those both for every single system. What colors do you suggest playing? Honestly, Brian, I would play whatever seems like the most fun. And like obviously, there's a lot of Ruby Amethyst in this stream so far. A lot of Amethyst in general. You can't really go wrong with some of the main Amethyst cards. What lore is James at? Doesn't look like he's using the dice. I think they're both at 2, but I can verify. Yeah, I think we're in a match. I think we're both on 2 lore each. But yeah, I'd say Brian, I play whatever sounds fun and it's most fun for you to play. 100%. I'm gonna top off the water. I'll be right back.
Hello? Can you guys hear me? Wait, if the light's blue, does that mean it's on?
Yeah.
Hi, guys. Hi, I wanted to tell you guys, cookie season is starting. So buy some cookies.
When can they start buying?
Pre-orders start.
Can you take Sam?
Yeah, let me just find out when pre-orders start. Our pre-orders start January 14th.
January 14th, cookie season's coming. Oh my gosh.
Pre-order.
Nightlight says hello. And do we ship cookies to Florida? Ask Mom.
Mama?
I think we do.
Oh, yeah, we shipped them.
Wake up Josh, he says yes. And then Joseph says, yo.
We shipped them to Oklahoma, remember?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we ship.
Yeah.
Cookie season's coming.
$10 to Oceanside. Okay, I'll do that.
Okay.
I might put up a booth in Oceanside.
Yeah.
Because I've done the Kingslayer before.
Take this dog. This dog needs to go out. Okay, I gotta do play-by-play. Thanks, man. Cookie season is coming. Last year we had a very successful cookie season.
Yeah, I sold the most cookies.
Yeah, Maddie with the Kingslayer support. She sold the most cookies on in the troop. Strong board state for James. Ooh, and we have a fancy enchanted version of Lady Tremaine here.
We're just going on our bed.
That's okay. TikTok ads, huh? Does TikTok display ads on the stream? That'd be news to me. And 2,000 likes over on TikTok, 16 follows today. Appreciate the love. Or the ads are my my daughter's cookie ads. That's true. Yeah, she is a walking, talking ad. Was there a missed Flynn trigger? I'm not sure. I know they're up against the time, so they might be missing triggers left and right here. She is quite the saleswoman. That is a fact. Looks like he went from 6 to 9. Okay, got it. Flynn and Jeannie are racing here. 9 seconds left in the turn. Round timer did finish. The game is on turns. Okay. Looks like we're on turn 1. That is the smallest dice on Earth is being used to represent the turns. Thanks for the explanation, says Judy. Are there any mechanics in Lorcana that go after your opponent's inkwell or ramp? Yes, there are ramps. So I'll show you a card called Fishbone Quill right now. Or ramp up your ink to allow more than one card to get ink per turn. Nice. Great question, Judy. Great question. So this is the most common version of that. It's a 3-cost item. And you could tap to put any card from your hand into your inkwell face down. The keyword here is any. So the card doesn't even need to be inkable for Fishbone Quill to allow you to put it face down. So you might have a dead card in your hand that is useless in that matchup or for whatever reason. And Fishbone Quill will allow you to ramp. Yeah, even uninkable. Might be, I'm not quite sure. It's turn 2 for somebody. I think it's turn 2 for Mark right now. Sail the Azurite Seas. Let's take a look at that. Sail the Azurite Sea. This turn you may put an additional card from your hand into your inkwell face down and draw a card. Ooh, this is nice. This is gives you a replacement for the card and also allows you to ink another card. That's pretty good. Casual enchant. That's what Mark does. Mark is all about that casual flex, you know? Casual. Oh, and just as we said it, the casual flex. Lady Tremaine takes out the other, I think. Oh, no, that was the second enchanted. Second enchanted there. She saw her. Yeah, no, I got up to go get water and she saw her shot and took it. So that is turn 5. So it looks like a 1-1-1 draw. Yeah, interesting concept to take away from Inkwell for sure. That is a draw, indeed. We honestly, I cannot remember the last time we had a draw on stream. It is rare. We rarely go to time. 1-on-1 draw is unreal. Is that Ursula's quill that Ariel used to sign her name to save her dad? Or wait, the other way around? And you can have 4 of one card in a deck. Yep, 4 of a card. And there are no restrictions right now. In certain card games like Yu-Gi-Oh, they're like restricted to 1, restricted to 2. There's no restrictions right now. There's only one card that was ever changed in Lorcana. It was Bucky. Bucky was changed. But it was changed to a state that is not playable. Like it's not played anymore. It was just too good. Oh, here we go. Good question. What kind of character or intellectual property would you use an inkwell removing mechanic, do you think? So what do you guys think would be a good character or intellectual property to indicate a card that would remove ink from the inkwell? Yeah, Triple B, you're right. You're like, I saw this coming. He's like, remember, I was the guy that said that this is gonna go to turns. Triple B was looking into the future. Yeah, what kind of character or intellectual property would inkwell removing mechanic? I will tell you right now. If you're on TikTok, if you go to the profile